italiane, dove è finita la cultura
özel bir şekilde öğreniyoruz. Ve bence bunu okuduğumuz zaman çok daha empati kurmaya açık oluyoruz.
Today we're celebrating two compelling practices of contemporary culture in Europe. Medialab-Prado from Spain and Kretakör from Hungary.
Both laureates, both of you, though engaged in quite different and cultural practices and geographies, are strong believers in the power of democratic inclusion. Their work builds upon communities from a multitude of perspectives, using the tool of media, creative and open source design, drama, and theater making. It is precisely our solidarity that is being tested by the challenges and the reality of our time. The resulting disintegration of interdependence among citizens is counterproductive to the kind of democracy that embraces an open mind rather than an inward-looking retreat and even fear. And we teach our children every day that fear is the worst advisor of all. Let us imagine a Europe in which all the timbres and textures of different voices can resound.
Medialab-Prado has worked to establish a true dialogue between media, digital networks, and the local urban environment. They bring together artists, scientists, activists, architects, hackers, and other inquisitive minds, not only in Madrid, but across Spain, Europe, and throughout the world. Medialab-Prado feeds into a civic-public partnership in which citizens have a direct stake and influence in public institutions, resonating with ECF's beliefs that true change requires artistic and cultural engagement.
What I hope that with our stories, we have conveyed some of the liveliness that's happening at Medialab as a physical space, and the many ways collaborative culture making is going on there. But most important of all, I hope we have conveyed that Medialab is a community of communities.
Theatre group Kretakör has never shunned the daunting task of addressing burning political issues. Kretakör's persistent questioning of conventions and stereotypes helps us to address the complex and admittedly often contradictory realities of democracy. Kretakör is encouraging us to reimagine democracy as community building in progress rather than an end state.
Before free school, I had a negative opinion about Roma, even though I am also Roma. Because some Roma people behaved ugly, and I didn't like that. But as I started to learn about this issue, I started to see that I was wrong. We are people like anyone else, but we don't have the same rights.
I think the main question for the continent, and especially for the member states right now, is choosing between integration and exclusion. Personally, I don't want to go back in time. I grew up with all the advantages of being an EU citizen, and I don't want to lose any of my rights or opportunities only because I was born in the periphery.
Ladies and gentlemen, the power of culture, of asking questions, of bringing them to all of us in new and innovative ways, also for new generations, is crucially important to the work we do, also in my ministry, the Ministry for Foreign Affairs. They enhance dialogue and foster mutual interest and understanding between communities, often discriminated against, and countries. The force to question, the force to see, and the force to change. Politics in Europe is increasingly about identity rather than economy or ideology. Open dialogue about cultural differences is becoming rare, and cultural confrontation is gaining the upper hand. We have to seek inspiration from each other and look for positive examples of what we can bring about. The laureates of today show us how to do that. they use culture to intervene, to ask the precise questions, to bring people together, to raise awareness, and to enhance the opportunities for change.
Maybe one of the greatest challenges of our time is to shorten the distance between people and public institutions. How can we create cultural organizations that are close to people and of which users feel a part? Madrid, the city in which Medialab-Prado is based, has become a hotbed for grassroots initiatives. So how can public institutions learn, support, and be part of it? We have the opportunity to broaden the ways in which institutions work. This award was given to Medialab-Prado as a collective, in which many different parties have played a vital role. We would like to thank them all, starting from the different cultural area managers at the City Hall of Madrid, who believed in the long-term benefits that a cultural policy may bring, instead of looking for immediate and short-term outcomes. And perhaps the most importantly, the rich, diverse, and committed group of users, collaborators, and other organizations who literally shaped Medialab-Prado.
This is the letter of my husband, Arpad Schilling. This award has given back my faith that European culture still exists and that it is based on solidarity. But today is Hungary's national holiday, the day of a national revolution. And more importantly, it is a day on which many civil society organizations in Hungary are joining forces in a demonstration which originated among high school teachers who are appealing to the government to change its education policies. The organizers sought me out and asked me to create and direct the dramaturgy of this demonstration, what it will be about, who will speak, what the message will be. It's a very important task and one that I feel compelled to fulfill. I'm really grateful to ECF because you bring Europe's attention to what's going on in Hungary. You let us tell you our story. There is only one reason why I feel no remorse, and that it's because I know I'm acting in accordance with the spirit of the ECF Princess Margriet Vote for Culture. When I ask myself the question, where do I have to be? In a wonderful city, in a fantastic theater where hundreds of people are celebrating our foundation, or in an equal wonderful city where I'm living, and where tens of thousands of teachers and citizens feel that this is the time to make their stands for the country in front of the parliament. My heart gave me the answer immediately.
Dove è finita la cultura
Özel bir
diffusa
şekilde
comunque non
öğreniyoruz.
c'è.
Ve bence bunu okuduğumuz zaman
Cultura
çok daha empati
La realtà è che